Today is the day. We are out here in Brooklyn at the cruise port, getting ready to board MSC Meraviglia for their November 10th through 17th, 2024 cruise for Veterans Day. We're going to be celebrating Veterans Day with Mom, and we're also going to be celebrating my 34th birthday. Yeah, we just got here. Our boarding time is, and we have about another 30 minutes. They say you can arrive 30 minutes early, so we're going to go ahead and get our luggage checked in and then hop on the boat. We're super excited. We're going for a week, Florida, Bahamas, and we'll keep you guys posted. See what it's like. Both of our first cruises. We're excited. Keep in mind, this is just a vlog and not a full cruise review.
Box of Bibles.
How do you know?
It says Bibles all over it.
Oh, it's probably ducks.
I'm so excited.
Have your app out. We're inside the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal, getting ready to check in. A little bit of a line. Boarding was pretty seamless and only took about 30 minutes. We are boarding. How exciting. Yes, we're getting ready to get on the Meraviglia.
Leaving the earth, or leaving the earth.
We're leaving, we're coming on.
Good morning,
We're gonna check it out for the first time. Cool. Hello. Just setting things down. Is that okay? Will do. Cool. Mark, I'm Vane. Nice to meet you, Mark. I'm Vane. This is my mom, Dawn. She's gonna be on the other side of the ship.
Hi. On the whole other side of the ship.
As we take the elevator down from our 11th floor balcony suite area, we land on this top of the Galleria, which is kind of like their promenade. You can see we're very close to the Anchor Pub. We went there a lot, watched the Broncos game as well. They had a massive theater. I could not believe how many seats were in here. It looked ginormous for something that's on a ship. We saw several performances there. Also spent lots of time in the casino, where I think I might be a blackjack player now. There was a second theater called the Carousel Theater. The Carousel Theater and the main theater each had their own cast, and we did see performances at both. Alright, you guys, we are on the MSC Meraviglia out of Brooklyn. Super excited. We are headed to Florida and Bahamas the next couple of days. And we have a balcony suite. Awesome. We're getting ready to do our safety drill right now.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with our
We've watched our video,
procedures at this time,
and now we have to meet at our assembly stations. So I need to go meet Mom outside, and we have to go to our muster drill station. We are at Assembly C, which is right by our pub, the Anchor's Pub down on deck 7. So we have to go right now, right in this very moment. They're calling for us to go meet at our muster drill. All right, we'll see you guys later. During the drill, they projected the stations on the screen, which was really helpful. First day on the cruise, and so far it has been great. I think my mom and I are still trying to just get a hold of the ship, learn how to navigate, learn where everything is, find our bars that we want to go to. We saw a Broncos game today. We wanted to make sure to get on the boat before the Broncos game started, and we were able to do that and see the game down at Anchor's Pub, which is great. We saw the party on the deck. We have dinner in just about an hour, and then go to our first main dining room. We have dinner at 7:30. We're gonna meet up at 6:45 grab a cocktail before, and then go to our dinner afterwards. But so far, MSC Meraviglia has been amazing. Only one issue so far. So we were walking down the promenade on deck 6. I looked into a room and I noticed that there was a bunch of suitcases in there, and I was wondering like, oh, I wonder if those are like the lost or misplaced suitcases. Like what are those suitcases in there? And I notice in like the middle of the 3rd row, like I see my suitcase. I'm like, I think that's my suitcase right there. So I walk up in the room and I ask, you know, what is this room? What are these suitcases doing here? I say, hey, these are all of the lost suitcases. These are all the suitcases that either moving onto the boat or, you know, somehow in transit, they had their labels ripped off. And so they had no idea what room that they were for. Thank God. I mean, we just happened to be walking by this room. I happened to see my suitcase and then confirmed that it was mine and was able to take it back to my room. Otherwise, had I not noticed that and been walking there in that moment, I would have, you know, been worried about where my suitcase was all night. It would have come, you know, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I would have been questioning, you know, where is my suitcase? Luckily, got it right away. And so we were able to unpack. My mom's suitcase was delivered with no problems to her room. You know, kind of just the first little issue that we had going on here. Got it, no problem so far. Other than that, I'm super happy. Everybody on the boat seems really friendly. Definitely everybody was rushing to the buffet as soon as we got on board. I mean, that place was packed. We stopped by the pool bar, and there was a buffet actually outside by the pool. So we grabbed a couple slices of pizza there, some chicken tenders and fries, some simple things, and then moved inside to sit at the buffet where we grabbed some roast beef as well. Yeah, so far it's just been chill. We've just been eating, drinking, enjoying the party, kind of just getting used to the scenery and learning the boat. We had to do a drill. I think in my last video, you know, the alarm was like actually going off when we had to assemble. So it starts off with just watching a safety video, and then you have to call in to let them know that you have watched the video. And then you actually have to go physically down and meet at your assembly station where you would be meeting in the case that there was an actual emergency. So we did all of that, had a couple drinks afterwards, met some people, booked our excursions, booked our spas, I got a massage, I got a beard and hair treatment. They said because it's my birthday, I would actually get $40 off any additional service that I book, which is excellent. I wonder if I can use my onboard credit for that, because we do have $50 onboard credit each with the booking that we got. But so far it's been amazing. I mean, we really booked interior rooms and we were upgraded to these balcony suites. So I can't, you know, I'm definitely not complaining because we have a balcony suite, even though we were like looking for interior. So super excited to be here. It's our first night. We're in the L'Olive d'Oro main dining room. There's 4 dining rooms on the Meraviglia, and we are in the L'Olive d'Oro. We have a cruise card that has our credit cards linked to it and everything. We can book all of our excursions with it. As long as we have that cruise card, we can pretty much do anything, get on and off the boat, as long as we have a photo ID. It doesn't have to be our passport. And hopefully we all stay safe and have a lot of fun. What's up, people? Dawn and Vane coming here from MSC Meraviglia Veterans Day, November 10th to 17th. Cruise out of Brooklyn to Florida and Bahamas. It has been day 1. What are your first impressions so far?
I feel like it's been like 3 days already.
I literally feel like we've been here for a week, and it's day 1.
Much. Yeah, we did a lot, so I do feel like it's longer than that.
Yeah.
We try to use as much time as possible in a day to have as much fun as you can.
There's lots of activities, lots on the schedule to choose from. Bingo, trivia, you can go to the casino. There is so much to do. And I'm pretty sure there's probably still parts of the ship that we might not even seen yet.
Yeah, we got to see it, though. We're going to see it for sure.
It's just day 1, but we've definitely tried to see a lot so far. And we have our very first duck that we found, which is like perfect for us because we're pool sharks. We got an 8-ball duck that we found. It was our very first one from the Adkins. So thank you, Adkins. I don't know where you're from.
We hit a couple of ours today.
We appreciate it. This is perfect. And we got a couple more. We got this little baby one we found. I don't know if you can see that. It's super, super tiny. And then we got this other one. So we've got 3 ducks so far. We have hidden also 3.
3 decks, 3 big ones, but we get the small ones that we're going to do tomorrow.
Yes, we do have 2 of these smaller ones as well that we're going to be
So
hiding tomorrow.
we're inexperienced, so we didn't know the whole thing about the whole duck thing, and then I kind of threw it in my bag at the last second on the way out the door.
Yeah, and I think the first one we found was kind of a surprise. Like, I wasn't really looking for it, was I?
It was totally a surprise. No, it was totally a surprise.
It kind of just like reminded us like, oh shit, we have to look for ducks. So it's been super fun. We both also were upgraded to deluxe balcony suites, even though originally we were going for interiors. They were sold out and we wanted to just do a stateroom. But we both were upgraded to balconies. And tomorrow is day, I guess 3 technically. Today was the first full day. Today was a sea day. Tomorrow we are getting into Port Canaveral.
7 a.m.
And right a little after noon, we are going to do an excursion over to Kennedy Space Center, which I'm super excited about because I'm a little bit of a space nerd and an aviation nerd. And then we have a bar crawl later with some of our members of our Facebook group.
When we wake up, we're going to walk a mile because that's what we did today.
Walk a mile. I'm going back to the spa. We did go to the spa this morning. It was really nice. It was a little bit congested, but we also did show up a little bit earlier for the time that we reserved. But I think it was great, and I almost passed out. I almost took a nap in the spa.
It was very warm.
It was really nice.
I like it.
Alrighty, guys. Well, if you can't tell, we're dressed up. Tonight is the gala night, so we are going to our main dining room. We're all dressed up. We're ready to go. Mom's looking beautiful. Have a stunning date, and yeah, we're just excited to enjoy dinner and be classy for the night. And then we have a rock circus in the Broadway theater tonight.
Soleil kind of thing, to rock music.
Yeah.
Looks pretty exciting.
Super fun so far. It does feel like we've been here for a week, even though it's only day 1, but we have basically a week to go, and we're super excited. So,
Armada, though.
See y'all later.
We're not going to be here for a long time, just a good time.
Just a good time.
After a lovely dinner and a great night out making friends and having more drinks, it was time to prepare for a new day and get ready for our excursion to Kennedy Space Center. Now, you can't go on vacation without getting room service at least once. Having breakfast on my balcony was absolutely stunning.
We are getting off the ship for the first time since we got on.
It feels like a week.
Feels like a week. It does feel like a week. We're doing our very first excursion, and we are on our way to Kennedy Space Center. We're gonna do a nerding out day. We're gonna be nerds.
I'm a nerd.
And see everything spacey. All right, we'll see you guys by the rockets.
Jared Isaacman, who was the commander of Inspiration 4's suit, was on display. I totally nerded out. He was the reason that I started getting my student pilot license. Then we did a virtual takeoff of the Blue Origin to orbit, and I was so excited. This was such a nerd out moment for me. Oh my god, that was so much fun. We then ended up taking another trip to Mars, which was kind of just like a 4D virtual ride experience. Super fun, definitely recommended.
We're at our gate waiting for our spaceship.
Now we're getting ready for one of the coolest moments of them all when we get to see the space shuttle Atlantis. The presentation beforehand was really cool. You have 2 separate 5-minute videos that teach you the history of the space shuttle program, just how they were built, what their missions were, and it was really awesome to see. We didn't go to the Heroes and Legends building, but from what we heard, it was really nice. It was time to head back and party the night away, eat some dinner, make some new friends, have some drinks, and get ready for our excursion the next day, which was in Nassau, Bahamas.
So do you know what he says to me? Put makeup on. I said, no, I don't want to look like Pennywise.
That's our new friend Kabir, who we met at the Kennedy Space Center. He used to be a cruise director and pretty much stuck with us ever since.
Yo, what up? We're in the Bahamas. Mom, say hi.
Hi.
There's Atlantis.
Since this was my first time to Bahamas and we had such a limited amount of time, I wanted to make sure to bypass all of the shops they had right outside the ship, get into town, and make sure we find a nice, awesome place on the beach for lunch.
You want to go look great, but like to be honest, yeah, she's back. Dope. You got that. Crocs has always been here. The cafe is actually really good. It's a great cafe too.
This jerk chicken I got was amazing. After an absolutely wonderful afternoon spent in Nassau with good food, good drinks, and good company, it was time to head back to MSC for the evening, our beautiful MSC Meraviglia, where we needed to get ready for our white party. We also were right next to this stunning Disney ship, and the chime that they played from their horns as they were leaving was adorable. Now, would it be a real party if my mom didn't end up on stage at some point? Or perhaps even twerking? After a long night of partying, some rest, and some breakfast, it was time to hit up our last stop, which was Ocean Key, MSC's private island and reserve.
Confirmed, you can rent but you pay for that, and you are guaranteed to have everything on board. Glad these are Michigan.
We took our obligatory corny tourist picture and then headed out to find our spot on the beach. We hung out all day, did some walking around, got some food, got some drinks, got in the water, and really just enjoyed our day at Ocean Key. Prior to even getting on the ship, I had booked us a jet skiing excursion, and man, oh man, did we have fun. We were actually the only people in the whole group who had ever jet skied before, and we got to lead the group and set the pace and had so much fun. The last couple days heading back to Brooklyn were sea days. I set my camera down and decided to just relax, had a little bit more time at the spa, celebrated my birthday, spent lots of time in the casino, and just tried to get to know our new friends and cruise family. It was an amazing trip. Thank you, MSC.